All right, so we are here at the AMA with the Master of Ceremonies, interviewer extraordinaire, industry legend, Sheryl Goldstein. Sheryl, tell them who you are.
Hi, everybody. Sheryl Goldstein. I work at the IAB. I'm the Chief Industry Growth Officer. Been part of 212 on and off since probably the beginning. Most recently, the last 6 years, consistently since I've been at IAB.
And your boss man at IAB, he founded this organization,
My
Mr.
boss
David Cohen.
man, David Cohen, yeah.
Shout out to DC. Well, thanks for bringing the color to the party. As always, those glasses are epic. You are interviewing our VP and our president tonight. It's going to be a very insightful conversation. You've been working your questions. What was your approach to figuring out what you want to talk about with these two incredible humans?
We had a good briefing call. And first of all, I know them both very well. So if ask me anything, I could go crazy with that one.
Is there anyone you don't know very well?
But I could really cause some trouble. It's like, you sure you want me to be the one asking you anything? Just saying.
It'll be on Teams.
But I've been warned. We had a briefing call, so I'll save some of that stuff for the after party. Anyway, they're two seasoned folks that have a lot of great insights and experience to share. So I'm really excited to just kind of bring that out in them and give them an opportunity to talk about their journey, how they got where they are, what it takes to get to their level in this industry. And then, of course, how did organizations like 212 help along their career path? So I think those are the key things we really want. And actionable things. What could you be doing today, learning from these two that could help you develop your career?
Talking about all the high points we heard from the interviews with Ritu and Jay, community, access, knowledge, all of these things. I really, really like it. So I, earlier in an interview, referred to you as epically good or salesperson extraordinaire. What's the one or two things people dialing in, just getting started on their sales career here? What are the nuggets from Sheryl Gold on how to sell?
Yeah, I could have a field day with that one. Well, first of all, I never think of myself as selling anything. If you have the mindset of I'm here to sell you something, that sounds like I'm trying to convince you to do something that maybe you don't want to do or isn't good for you. I always think of it as that I'm on a mission. I have something I know in my heart is going to be good for you, and it's going to help you solve a problem. It's going to help you accomplish a goal. My job is to get you to see what I know is possible. I have it in my head. I know. How do I get you to see that? Because I know, and I have to have confidence in it myself. You have to have confidence in what you're selling, because your reputation and trust is everything. So first you have to believe in it and make sure that what you're selling is something that's a good, solid solution for the person and you have to get to know them and what they're looking for so that you can come up with the right solution. So that's number one. And then
that's like number 1, 2, and 3.
Yeah, number one, you got to have the right solution. All nuggets
as expected.
Yeah, that's number one. But I think so much of it is a personal relationship and trust. And I'm always trying to put myself in their shoes and say, if I were them, what would I need? How would I make this decision? What's going to help me make this decision? What's going to help me sell it in to my team? Is it going to make me look good? Am I taking a big risk here? So I'm always trying to put myself in their shoes and see, if I were them, what would I need to know? What would make me feel comfortable in moving forward with this? And then if there's a mistake, I have to own it and do what I can to remedy the situation. And that way, even if something happens, there's still that trust there that you're looking out for them and you're going to take care of them and do the right thing.
I like it.
The other thing I would
accountability,
say, curiosity. That's the number one thing I look for in salespeople. I don't look for closers. I don't look for hunters. I look for people who are really curious, because if you're curious, you're going to ask questions, you're going to want to know, you're going to want to get in there and find out why they're doing this, why do they want to do that, why are we doing this, how can I help make it happen? That curiosity drives passion. And if you're not curious about things, you're not going to stay on top of what's happening in the industry, you're not going to be on top of your client's business, and you're not going to get excited about what you're doing. So I think that is such a fundamental part of being successful in this business overall, is having that curiosity, passion-driven curiosity.
It's very clear you have chapter and verse knowledge on this topic. We should probably set up a whole entire interview or a panel around this. Who taught you this? How did you learn all of this? Obviously a lot of elbow grease and time put in, but can you point to one or two people or things or books or,
You know,
What got you started?
I wish I could say that I had some extraordinary mentor along the way. I really can't say there's been any one person. I learn from everyone around me. I really do. So I look at someone who's been successful and, what is it they have that makes them so good at what they do? And just by nature start taking some of that and adopting it and looking at myself, like, when have I been successful? What do I think, works well for me? Because I think you have to be authentic. You don't want to try and be something you're not. So you have to find what works for you and be authentic in everything you do. Because if you're not, they see that too. They're like, oh, this person's full of it and I'm not going to trust them. So, I think it's really just being in it for so long and knowing what I'm comfortable doing. I am not comfortable going to somebody with something I don't believe in. And I've left companies when I felt that I don't trust what we're doing here anymore. It's time for me to go.
Me too. And that's such an important thing, to be comfortable and empowered to feel like you have to do.
Yeah.
It speaks to the fabric of your character for sure.
Yeah.
And, as you mentioned, if you don't believe in it, you can't convey it the right way.
Exactly.
And if you don't believe in it, you might lose the trust of your clients when it goes sideways.
Absolutely.
So again, tons of nuggets here. I feel like we're gonna feed this entire interview to ChatGPT and get like the top 10 things one must do to successfully partner with brands.
Partner, good word.
In order to add value.
Another good one.
And build the type of career that you have.
Thank you.
Amazing. No, thank you. Always a pleasure to talk with you, friend.
All right.